Hi there, welcome to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Carol and I'm RaveStitches and I am from Medicine Hat, Alberta, Canada. I have started this channel because I want to share my love for sewing, knitting, cooking, some cooking, and dyeing yarn. I'm just learning how to do that. My fingers, I apologize because I just finished dyeing a skein of yarn and yeah, I got a little bit on my fingers because I take my gloves off in between and I'm just not the tidiest. I'm noticing the tidiest yarn dyer. But I just want to share what I love to do. I used to have a YouTube channel, or I still do. I haven't been on it for quite a while. It had to do with skincare, cosmetics like makeup and all that kind of stuff, which I really enjoyed. But I was getting such an accumulation of product and it was very, very overwhelming. So I thought I might actually even share, like for example, I was using a mascara today that I've been using probably for the last year, and it was a $4 mascara and it's probably one of my favorite, and I've used $30, $40 tubes of mascara and this mascara is fantastic. So there's things like that that I'll probably bring up and share, just something my favorite for the week. And I just wanted to, I want to keep this down to 15 minutes because I already recorded a video and it was more than 15 minutes, so I have to keep this one short. So it'll just basically be an introduction of who I am and what my plans are. So I am a mom of 3. I have a son in Winnipeg named Lance, and my girls Amy and Raven are here. I have 5 grandchildren. They range in the ages of 3, 4, 5, 11, and 13. And they are the loves of my life. I am very blessed and very thankful to have these wonderful kids in my life and for them to call me grandma. I'm going to talk about sewing. Like I said, I'm going to do some knitting. I'm just new to the indie yarn world. I've always just used acrylic yarns. I didn't even know what merino wool and nylon was. I had no idea. In Medicine Hat, Alberta here, we do not have an option of any other yarn. We have no yarn stores. The closest yarn store is Calgary, and that is about 3 hours west of where I live. But I went to Calgary 2 weeks ago and I was overwhelmed with the yarn shops. They're so awesome to walk into them. I just felt like I had come home. So I am very excited to be a part of this world. I have recently been watching the videos from Edinburgh, and I am determined that next year I want to be able to be there. When I see everybody sitting around having supper and just chatting, it's just wow, that's my dream, that's my goal, and I will get there. Everybody is so kind in this little family, and I just want to be a part of it, and the sewing family as well. There's so many amazing sewing YouTube channels out there, and I'm learning so much. On that note, I'm going to quickly share with you some of the things that I've made that kind of relate to this world. I have made some project bags. I've been sewing for years. This is just a little zipper bag that I made, and I got my first pin from my girlfriend. She lives 5 minutes from here. She's a yarn dyer. Her name is Susan, SBW Creations. I'm sure you'll hear about her. She does have an Etsy shop. And yeah, so this one has, like I said, a zip. And it's just got the inside in a little polka dotted fabric, which is really fun. And another one that I made is this one. Shh, I'm counting. And this is a drawstring. I really enjoy the drawstring bags. I have to say, the zipper one makes me a little nervous. I'm scared I'm going to get stuff caught in the zipper. But this one has like just a printed inside. I don't know if you can see that. And another bag is this one. I've made quite a few of these. And this one just says, knitting is my superpower. And it's just got some little remnant pieces on the inside gray, and then it's got like a little pocket inside. And this is really nice because you can carry it on your arm. And I used to have an Etsy shop. I do still have it. It's on hiatus right now. It's just kind of sitting there waiting to have some product put into it. I used to do embroidery on t-shirts and tea towels, but I haven't had anything listed for about 8 months. So I would like to do that again. And I am also dabbling in dyeing yarn, which I find really fascinating. I used to be a hairdresser, and coloring hair was so much fun for me. So I feel like this is a way for me to kind of get back into that mixing colors, etc. life. It just won't be on a head of hair. It'll be on yarn. So I picked up a few things today I wanted to share with you. I got a couple of patterns from Value Village. I was so excited, 99-cent patterns, and I thought that bag was so cute. So I'm so excited to try that. And then this one as well. And I thought there's some drawstring bags, which I wouldn't need a pattern for, but they're kind of, I'll kind of see how they do it versus the way I do it. And then this one, I really like this one. I think I'm gonna give that one a try and see how that would work as a yarn bag, or even maybe this one. I'm not sure. It doesn't hurt to try it. I have so much fabric that I need to get rid of. After being in Calgary last week, 2 weeks ago, and seeing the quality of clothing in the malls, I just figured I've got to start sewing myself some tops again. I've got so many patterns, and I thought, why not have a YouTube channel? Then I can share what I'm making, and some pieces are so big, I can always maybe do a draw on a piece of a yard of fabric or on a finished top or whatever the case may be. Just have some fun with it and just share my world with everybody that's interested. This is so nice to have an outlet to be able to speak to people that actually want to hear what I'm talking about. My kids, they're all not interested in any of the hobbies that I have, which is really kind of sad. It'd be nice if at least one of my girls. To be honest with you though, Amy, my oldest daughter, she is a cross stitcher, and I used to do a lot of cross stitching. I still enjoy it, but I've just kind of gotten away from it for the last couple of years. I did order this book the other day, and Tilly and the Buttons, and it's a book, it's called Stretch. I know there's some other YouTubers that have been talking about it. The YouTube channel, I think it's Haberdashery. I'm not sure, I'll link it down below. She's doing, this month, she's gonna be in the month of April, she's gonna be sewing every garment in this book. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. And I find that really fascinating. It's just really, it's kind of sad because here in Alberta, or even, I don't know about Canada, I'm sure in Ontario it'd be easier to find, but in Alberta it's really hard to find a good cotton stretch knit fabric, like 95 cotton and 5 lycra, or 98 whatever, 98.2 or 97.3. It's really tough to find. So everything that I do I have to order, and most of it comes from the States, and shipping is unbelievable. And that's another reason I wanted to do this YouTube channel, because it'll be nice to have, I'm from Canada, so maybe I'll meet some fellow Canadian knitters, etc. I know the Grocery Girls, they only live about 7 hours away from where I am, and I find them really interesting, and they give a lot of tips on where to purchase yarns, etc. And they talk about Calgary, about the shops there and stuff too, so it's kind of nice. It kind of feels like you already know them without them even knowing you. And that's why I love the YouTube world. But anyway, I think my timer's gonna go on me pretty darn soon. So otherwise than that, there are a few things that I'm working on. I am going to make some The Walking Dead bags, and I think I'm gonna actually put them into my Etsy shop. I'm gonna make some of these. I think I'll just do them in drawstring because I really enjoy the drawstring bag. And I'm gonna do some Harry Potter bags as well. I've got a number of pieces of fabric in Harry Potter, so I'm gonna do them as well. And yeah, I'm just gonna dabble in a bunch of things. I've just gone down to working one job. I was working 3 and I just cut down to 1, so I only work a couple of hours in the evening, so I have the whole day free. The first couple weeks were rough. I didn't know what to do with myself. I have all these hobbies and I've felt so lost because I'm just used to always having to go to work. So I am finally starting to feel like, okay, I can do this. So bear with me. I'm super excited about this next chapter of my life, and I better go. I think I have 2 minutes left on the clock. I gotta be within my 15 minutes for my first video. So I will be going for now. I'm gonna get my bags cut out, and thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and if you tap the bell right beside the subscribe button, you will see the next time that I upload a video. I'm going to be doing this weekly, and I'm really excited for everybody to be a part of this family with me. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. See you next week.